My next door neighbor is like vaguely threatening that she's going to take me to court for the cigarette smoke. So you really can't sue anyone for anything. It's legal to smoke cigarettes in New York City.
What is she saying? It's like seeping into her apartment.
Exactly.
She can smell it.
Yeah.
And giving her cancerous toxins in her lungs.
I learned that she's suffering from third-hand smoke, which is smoke that damages property. That's third-hand smoke.
She is suffering from turd hand smoke because she keeps a turd in her hand at all times. Why don't you try doing that?
Smokes it.
Why don't you try to push shit under her door and say there's things that smell worse than smoke?
You like that lady, huh? You like it? It's liquidy.
But seriously, are you friends with her?
No, not at all. No, she hates me.
Whatever happened to that your super brought you in a big, what was it?
An air purifier.
How was it?
It's as loud. It's louder than my air conditioner. It's the size of a trash can, and I have to run it whenever I smoke a fucking cigarette, and it's crazy loud. Like I can't talk to someone in my living room if this thing is like, hey, so did you watch the game last night? Hold on. It's crazy loud.
Why doesn't she get an air purifier?
I don't know.
She wants pure air so badly.
I don't know. She
First of all, if you want pure air, you shouldn't be living in Queens.
Right?
You should be living in Wisconsin or Montana or Western Canada.
She's the worst. And yeah, now I have to run this thing. It's like an air conditioner, and my electricity bill's nuts. So I'm thinking about sending the extra bill to her. It's like, you want free?
This is going to end up in court, and I hope it does.
It's getting ugly.
Either that, or you should have one of those no-account friends of yours strangle her to death.
I'm not.
And that ends at everything.
I don't know what happened. Someone broke into her house and murdered her, and all of her
How old
belongings
is
are
this
gone.
woman?
I would guess late 40s.
Yeah.
And she's always with other new young dudes all the time.
Now you're calling her
It's
a
just
whore.
something I noticed.
Now you're calling her a
I'm
whore.
not calling her a whore. I'm just noticing things.
She sounds pretty cool, actually.
She is not.
Why don't you just say, how can you smell anything above the strange sperm that permeates your apartment? You sweet painted lady. You're a lady of the night. That's what you are.
I noticed another boy toy walking in there the other night. How long you been with this one for? The evening and that's it? You hussy. All right, listen, I smoke cigarettes. That's all I'm doing. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Why don't you go outside and have a smoke?
I don't want to go down all the way down. I want to just sit in my apartment and enjoy a cigarette. I know everything I own smells like smoke. I know. It's terrible. It's disgusting. But that's the way it is. Okay? That's the way it is. That's
Whose side are you on?
mine. I'm on my side at all times.
You're right, Gail. He is not. He just made a case against himself. Oh, and one more thing. I shit myself. And I do it out of laziness. Pure laziness.
I'm totally healthy. But why get up?
Yeah, you're not going to win any case against her.
Well, I'm going to take out the last part of everything smells like smoke. But in my apartment.
No, once you get on the stand and once your run-on sentences happen, you're going to... Any fucking attorney with half a brain would just carve you up.
You can't tell someone not to smoke in their own apartment, though. That is pretty
We used to say that about restaurants and airplanes. I remember when the debate was, you are never going to stop people from smoking in an airplane because they'll be too nervous. Let that person have a smoke and they won't be going crazy.
If someone lit up a cigarette in an airplane, first they'd probably land the plane because people freak out so badly. But then they would attack you, I think, because cigarette smoke is so hated. I was just walking down the street smoking a cigarette here in New York City, and some woman was walking behind me. I didn't see her. Started coughing, doing the oh, so fucking disgusting. She dropped an F-bomb in the middle of the street, just pissed, and just stormed off.
But you see, here's the thing. How come people were able to live comfortably? I never remember a time when smoking was accepted that anyone brought it up poorly. People would just be like... At a bar, I was just watching. There's still plenty of states that you can smoke in a restaurant. Plenty.
I know Tennessee you can still smoke in. I remember when that happened for me when I was driving through Tennessee, it was the greatest thing in my life. I was like, wait, there's a smoking section?
That's sad that it's the greatest thing of your life.
Well, at the time.
Oh, well, you've had some wonderful experiences since.
It's weird to think back of like when you just used to be like at a restaurant and people would just be smoking next to
You
you.
still can in Florida, though.
Oh, you still can in Florida?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I remember Ross used to smoke while he was eating. He never even put his cigarette out while he was eating.
Like eating a steak and smoking a cigarette at the same time?
Like a boss. I like that.
Like a Ross.
Like a
is what we used
Like
to
a
say.
Ross.
Like a Ross.